Okay, buying a house is a dream for a lot of people. Now, when you're taking that decision, first of all, you need to understand if it is an emotional decision or a financial decision. Okay, if it is an emotional decision, then of course there is no logic, no calculation can help you, right? If it's an emotional, you really want it, you should be getting it. But if you're thinking that this is a financial decision, then let's look at your numbers. First of all, when it comes to real estate, there are two items how you can make returns. First one being the capital appreciation. What that means is increase in the value of your property or your real estate investment. Now, when you're making this investment, generally speaking, our previous generation has made good return. Why? Because in most of the cities were growing and the real estate prices were going up generally. So they made good return there. Now, due to demand and supply, the capital appreciation of these assets is not happening much. Okay? Unless you are an expert that, okay, even say within Bangalore, you need specifically this area is there, which is upcoming, and in next 4 to 5 years, the value of the real estate properties will go up significantly. If you know that, then you can make that investment. Otherwise, which most of the cases, most of us don't know, we don't have that expertise, we will not be able to, find out what area will be going up so much. So the capital appreciation is going to be very limited. Now the second part of return is through rent. On an average, the rent that you can generate on an apartment or a residential property is between 3 to 3.5%. Okay, so roughly if there's an apartment of 1 crore, the rent will be something like 3 lakh to 3.5 lakh per year, which is around 25,000 to 30,000 per month. Now let's consider two scenarios. First scenario is wherein you have this 1 crore and you are buying that apartment. So essentially this is your investment of 1 crore in the apartment. Second scenario is when you are going to rent the apartment, and you're going to invest this 1 crore in the market. Okay. Now in scenario 1, you will be able to save this 3 to 3.5 lakh annually in rent. Okay, so this is the return that you're generating from in scenario 1. Scenario 2, you have invested this money in the market, so you are getting 8 to 10% or 8 to 10 lakhs per year in return. Okay. Now out of this 8 to 10 lakh rupees, you'll be paying 3.5 lakh for rent. So compared to scenario 1, you are having additional 5 to 6 lakhs left with you. So this is the additional return that you generate. Now in pro tip. First of all, the rent that you're paying in scenario 2, you get tax benefit on it. The HRA that you get in your payslip. Secondly, the money that is invested in scenario 2, that is free money. Free as in case not locked. It's very liquid. It can be, essentially withdrawn whenever you want. Compared to scenario 1, wherein you have invested in real estate, and selling the real estate takes a good amount of time. 1 to 2 years is, very common. Okay? So these are the additional benefits that you get in scenario 2. So in conclusion, when you're thinking of buying a house, if it is an emotional decision, of course, go ahead and buy the house. But if it is a financial decision, okay, buying a house doesn't make a lot of sense. Scenario 2, as we discussed, makes much more sense to you.